What up, though, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in to Table for Two with Mike and Cherie. I'm Mike.
And I'm Cherie. Our show is about serving up laughs, love, and leftovers from last night's arguments, helping you survive love one story at a time.
At Table for Two, we stir the pot with a little shade, a lot of laughs, and the real truth about making love last from those not tonight moments to that was your fault moments and everything in between. We're not therapists, we're just a couple chasing happiness, learning as we go, and having fun along the way. So pull up a chair and let's get into it. Today's episode is a good one, y'all. We're going to talk about should you give wife energy when dating? And also, fellas,
energy too.
Should you be giving husband energy when dating?
Don't leave out the men.
We won't leave out the men.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Okay. Today I'm coming in hot because I don't get it. Like, women say they're not giving wife energy until they get a ring. But at the same time, they expect the husband energy up front. Like, they want bills paid, they want dates, they want planned vacations, they want loyalty, like they want protection. It's like you auditioning for a job to be with this person, which is like, I'm not even gonna say it's crazy work. Okay, so tell me the case against wife energy too soon. Like, why wouldn't you want to give wife energy too soon to a guy if you're trying to lock him down? Throw away the key.
So for me, again, I want to make sure that I am giving my wife energy to the actual person and not the representative. In a sense of, you could be a complete scam. Showing all your energy, showing all your cards too soon can lead to being used. A man can enjoy all the benefits and then not commit. It's almost like when you think about running a marathon, right? When you run a marathon, do you start off at a speedy pace? No, because a marathon, I think, is 26 miles.
I have no idea.
So when you run a marathon, you start off at a nice pace. That way you can make it through the whole race. Now, I feel like if you are with the right person and you guys are kind of taking it at a great pace, not going in too soon, I feel like you can pace it.
But how are you gonna know if you're with the right person or not? If you only get 50% of them, 60% of them, how am I supposed to know? I can't go to take you out to a dinner and be like, I'm just gonna pay for 40% of it, and we'll work our way up to 100. Right?
Well, then pick cheaper restaurants.
I can't be like, I know you got a flat tire, but maybe you should call your ex to come help you with that.
I feel like you can let that person do what they were doing before they met you.
Which was probably calling
capable.
their ex.
Everybody's
might have been calling their ex, though.
Or maybe calling their roadside assistance service or AAA. I don't know.
I'm speaking in general. There could be other things that happen in life where roadside assistance isn't going to come and help you.
I do.
Right?
I understand.
Like if you need to hold a couple of dollars because you had something. Well, it could be a numerous amount of things that could happen that don't involve calling AAA.
Right.
She want to be all technical, y'all. She know what I'm talking about. But you could call roadside assistance. You know what I mean?
I know.
But you can't necessarily call. That's like me saying okay. So if that's the case, and I'm like, we in this zone, and I need some sex, right? But you ain't willing to give me no sex yet. Does that mean I can just do what I was doing before I met you and go get some sex somewhere else?
Now, there's limits to this whole let's do what we need to do.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little bit it might be a little bit of a double standard. I don't know. All I can tell you is what I am capable of and what I choose to do and how I move. Now, ladies, please comment in the comments what you do or how you move. I would love to hear a different perspective because I know everybody thinks differently and everybody shows up differently. So definitely put it in the comments about how you show up.
Bro. Guys, y'all let me know if y'all done with going out on these expensive dinners and things not working out, and because it goes both ways. Y'all like, oh, you might be crazy or you might be an axe murderer, blah, 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 blah. Well, you might just be wanting to go out with me for a steak dinner.
That's true.
You need to show me who you are up front so I can make a decision, just like I need to show you who I am up front and what type of person I am. Now, I'm not saying go all the way in on the first date, But what do you think is a good time frame before you start to sprinkle a little more sauce on it and start showing who you really are as a person? I know you can't just come out and do everything in the first 2 or 3 days, but do you have to be in a committed relationship first and then you flip a switch and start doing committed relationship stuff? Or is it like 3 months in? Like, when is it that happens?
I can only tell you tell you for myself how it works. It is a feeling. It is not a specific action on your part. It is an action, I guess, but it's a feeling that I have. Like, if I'm comfortable, most of it's emotional. If I'm comfortable, if I can trust you, or if I feel like I can trust you, then maybe I can do more. But if not, if I feel like we still got to see some stuff, then I don't know. That's going to definitely hinder me being able to move forward. I don't know. I don't feel like there is, like, it varies from person to person, I guess, or relationship to relationship.
About in general. So
I just said that. I said it varies from relationship to relationship. And so,
okay, well, let's okay. So from your perspective, when we got together, y'all, like I said, I was doing stuff, and you wanted to give me you wanted to ration out your effort and give me like partial effort, right? Because you were what? Nervous about me? Because you wasn't nervous about me coming over and putting together furniture.
You volunteered to do that. I didn't ask you.
You didn't say no.
Okay.
Why didn't you say no? Like, no, I'll pay a guy to come and do it.
Because you volunteered.
Because it benefited you.
It did.
Because it benefited her. Right?
Yeah.
So say that.
You said it.
No, you say it.
It benefited me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. How'd that make you feel? You feel better that you said that and got that out?
I'm fine. I don't have a feeling about it. I'm still going to be who I am, and everybody else is still going to do the things that they do. These are feelings. That's what it is, and it's okay.
It's feelings. I just wonder
it's
why.
Feelings.
I just don't. Yeah. It's not an even playing field. That's the only thing that bothers me. I just don't understand how women want a man to come to them correctly in a specific way, but then they don't want to reciprocate that and come correct and show what they really got to bring to the table until they decide that they are okay with it. If men were as stubborn or played from the same playbook, nobody would ever be in a relationship.
Possibly. I don't think there are a lot of people in relationships. So that's what it is.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I'm not out in the dating world. I wouldn't know. All I can tell you is what I did and why I did it. And that's it. I don't know what anybody else has to say. There's probably lots of pros and cons, lots of different opinions on this subject. I do know that there has to be some kind of balanced approach to this situation.
Like some middle ground, right?
I think so.
Let us know what the middle ground is for y'all. Like, when you're dating, what are your expectations from the opposite sex? And if it's even or not. Because it don't really seem like it's that even, looking at it from my perspective, but that's just me. But I know everything's not going to be even. We've talked about that on other, episodes, whatever. But okay. So I just want to make sure I got this straight. Okay. So women do want husband energy, right? Like, they want the Netflix premium plan, commercial free. But we get the free trial wife energy with ads, right? Until marriage, until we put a ring on it.
We get Hulu with ads.
Yeah, we get Hulu with ads
version.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on the person. I'm sure everybody's not giving Hulu with ads. Some people are giving complete Hulu. They doing Showtime. They doing BET. They doing all of the programs right there on the first week.
Well, you was giving me Hulu with ads.
The first week they're giving first. I just said it depends on the person. Some people are giving all of the premium channels, and
I want to know why not. Why aren't people giving the premium?
I don't know. I just said I don't know.
Okay.
I wish I could answer that for you. Maybe some people in the comments can tell you. I just told you why I didn't.
The crazy work part is that y'all don't be trying to do nothing.
So I do think this is a case-by-case basis. Okay. So I do believe all of these things differ from person to person, right? I know you feel very passionately about this subject.
I wouldn't say passionate.
I do feel like you're pretty passionate
I'm passionate
about it. But I think people, we're going to just say people, not just women or not just men. We're going to say people are maybe protecting their space. They're protecting their emotional space because they've been hurt in the past. And unfortunately, as humans, we carry baggage, and some of that is baggage. So a lot of times I think that it's not more so I just don't want to give this to you. I think it's coming from a place of, I'm tired of giving this and getting, ruined at the end of it, is what I think.
Is that from bad decision-making processes in the past? Like choosing the wrong guys to give that wife energy to, so now you don't want to give it anymore?
I don't know. I can only speak from my experience. And I would say, no. I don't think it's from bad decision-making, because I do believe that people show you the version of themselves that they want you to see. And if they want you to see this version that is this husband energy, they're doing X, Y, and Z for you, maybe helping you out with furniture, or I don't know, taking you on amazing dates or whatever it is, you're impressed. And so in turn, you're like, oh, I feel like it might be safe here. So let me do something nice for them. And then you find out they're dating 16 other people, and you guys are supposed to be in a committed relationship. So I think from the past baggage, unfortunately, we are only human, and we can only show up in the state that we're in if we don't maybe do some work in between time. I don't know.
I wonder if I'm different in the sense that I don't like, when I was dating, of course, every person that I dated, I found out was not necessarily wife material, but I gave them a trial run, and I gave it 100% on my end. If we were there, if we were on that, like, whether it's getting your car fixed or, going out for dinner or doing husband type stuff, because I feel like I'm interviewing, I'm trying to show you who I am at my core.
So you're putting in that 90-day employee type energy.
Absolutely.
Because you want to keep the job.
I want to keep the job, so I'm trying to give it all I can.
And then afterward, you find out that this is the wrong job, and now you've wasted all that amazing energy. Yeah. So that's how you feel, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But some people feel like when they go on a job, they're going to just kind of pace themselves because they've gone in way too strong before, and they've been like that superstar employee and or girlfriend or whatever dating person that you're dating. And then maybe after 90 days, they're like, I don't even think I'm going to work this job anymore. This is crazy. I'm looking for another job. It's toxic here. Right? So at the beginning, it's almost like an interview. Yes, at the interview, they're going to make you feel like this is an amazing place to work. Now, how many jobs have you actually gone on, or job interviews that you've actually gone on, and they present one thing, and you're like, oh my God, this is crap.
Well, you were a boss,
right?
So
exactly,
that goes both ways. So how many times have an employee go into a job and thought it was going to be a great job, and it turned out not to be? It's a relationship.
It is, but it's a lot of times it's not even that maybe they're not the right person for the job. It's just that sometimes the energies don't mix, and that's okay. And this is not the job for you, and you're not the employee for me, right? And I think it's the same thing when you look at relationships. It's the same thing. It's not that maybe that person is a bad person or anything like that. It's just not the person for you. And that's also okay. That's the whole, I think, point behind dating and trying to figure out who it is you may want to life partner with.
That's true, but
right?
I'm not going to know if you're the person for me if you're refusing to do the things that you tell me. You're like waiting on a ring before you decide to show me who you really are and what you have to really offer. It's mad work.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily. I don't know if it's necessarily a ring, but at least a committed relationship, right? So I don't know what everybody else is doing, but I know for me, it is. I'm watching you, and you're watching me, and I feel like it's fair. Whatever you decide to say yes to, that is absolutely on you. And whatever I decide to say yes to is on me, or no. Same way. It goes the same way. Especially if we're not in a committed relationship.
A very difficult way to start off a relationship, right? All I know is if I'm giving husband energy and I'm opening doors, paying for dates, protecting you, protecting you when we're outside, making sure you're safe, then don't tell me I gotta wait 2 years to see wifey energy from you.
Not 2 years.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a partnership, bring that same energy back. Otherwise, it's gonna feel uneven, and that's crazy work to me.
Well, wife energy is more than just cooking, though, right? You understand that?
Oh, it
or straightening
absolutely
up
is
the
more
house.
than
I'm not
that.
coming in and cleaning up your house. I'm sorry. Why are you doing that
I
yourself?
did try and get her to wash my dishes, y'all, and she was not with it.
I did do it a lot, especially as our relationship went on, because you had a link. No, I did it in the first one too, but it has a lot to do with trust, vulnerability. It's an emotional investment, so it's not just physical. I can probably more so even accept the physical more than I can the emotional investment, right? I'll clean up and do whatever. I'll do things like that, or maybe it's even something with me where I feel like certain things are just absolutely wifey energy, like cooking. We had a huge issue about the cooking when you and I first got together. You remember that?
Yeah.
And you were very upset because I wouldn't cook for you or whatever. Which
was crazy to me, y'all, because when we got together, like I was literally putting furniture together at her house and taking her to pick up furniture and hauling stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doing all kind of like husband stuff at this point. And she talking about she don't know if she want to cook for me. That's crazy work for me. Ladies, let me know in the comments if this is okay with y'all. Do y'all feel like we should be interviewing and y'all should just be sitting back like making check notes and, you know what I'm saying, and not offering up meals? That's crazy work to me, bro.
Well, you already know. See, a lot of things that happened in our relationship, you knew that I was fair because I told you to do those exact same things, even when we weren't dating.
I'm talking about my experience, not what you told me. You told me one thing, but when I started doing all that stuff for you during my interview process, you was literally telling me like, yo, I'm not doing X, Y, and Z for you in your process.
The only thing that I would not do for you was cook. That was it. Everything else I was doing, though. Yeah, but I felt like you wanted like a special meal.
I think I cooked for you too.
You did.
I cooked for her too, y'all.
That was a choice. Again, these are things you choose to do, and it's okay. I feel like everybody should do what makes them feel comfortable.
It's about putting your best foot forward.
And that was my best at the time.
That was okay.
That was
at the
my
time,
best.
that was your best.
That was the best that I could give you.
Okay.
That was the best that I could give you.
I'll give you that.
That's okay.
I'll give you that. That's cool.
So you could do all this stuff, and then somebody still goes,
you gave your best, but I guess it wasn't good enough.
Is that Jeffrey Osborne?
I don't know who sang that song.
No,
I just heard it before.
James Ingram.
Okay, now you.
I think
see,
so.
I just heard it before. You know who the artist is.
Song.
You old.
Whatever.
All right, y'all. Let's get into our next segment. One of our favorites. All right, the truth comes out.
The truth comes out.
Let's get into it. We're gonna find out what's what around this piece. What's what and who's who. All right, I'm gonna ask the first question. Can I ask the first question?
Everybody probably knows the answer to this one.
All right. Who gave more spouse energy first in our relationship?
That would be you.
It was definitely...
Everybody knows in this episode. It's you.
What are you saying? Are you saying I said it a bunch of times?
Yeah. And you feel very strongly about it. And you feel very strongly that spouse energy should be at the very beginning of your relationship.
Not at the very beginning, but not 2 years later.
It wasn't 2 years later when I did it.
Maybe 6 months in after you decide that you're going to be into a serious relationship. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you go.
Who's more demanding about energy in dating?
Yeah, I'm an energy person.
Me too.
So why you say me then?
Well, because you are clearly very passionate about the subject and the energy that you give and not giving enough energy, right?
Yo,
okay. All right. Which one of us would have pulled back faster if things didn't go right? No, you.
I was full on giving you bad husband energy. So what are you talking about? You was already pulling back and hesitant if you wasn't giving wife energy.
Come on.
That means you were.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Come on. We won't go into this episode. This is we can't even get into this on the episode.
You wouldn't have pulled back faster.
There was reasons for me pulling back, and you know it.
I know that. Nobody asked you about the reasons. The question is, which one of us
who would have pulled back faster
if things didn't go right?
I would say maybe it's equal.
No, you.
No, okay.
If dating had a scoreboard, who was up in the beginning? Who had most points? What? I was MJ out there. I scored 63 every time.
You was definitely giving husband energy because you were raised properly. So That's it. I guess you won this Truth Comes Out series.
I mean, nobody keeping score, but I went all
mean,
of
you're
them. Let's just be honest. I win them all.
You definitely was putting some dunks in, some scores on the scoreboard for sure.
I put up 63 every time out. You know what I'm saying?
You did good. As you should have. I'm worth it.
Yeah.
So
you definitely are worth it.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't take that away from you.
Nope. So what's the wrap up in this?
All right, y'all. So my point is this: relationships, they don't grow when one person is all in and the other person is holding back. In my opinion, if you want husband energy, you better be showing me some wifey energy too.
I think that's fair.
I don't like one-sided relationships. That feels horrible.
I don't think it's one-sided. However, what I will say, my point is that women shouldn't feel pressured to give all of themselves to someone who hasn't proven that they're serious. Balance matters, but protection matters too. Protection of our emotions, our energy, our vulnerability. We don't want to just give that away freely like it's a piece of candy.
Exactly.
And so that's why we have to stay balanced.
I
would suggest that everybody do the same.
That makes total sense. So stop asking to go out on extravagant dates in the beginning, ladies. Go have your cup of coffee with that man and have a serious, engaging conversation with him. Right? Like you taught me before we got together.
I encourage coffee dates. I am here for
There's
a coffee,
nothing wrong with it.
A smoothie date. Yeah. Period. Okay.
And nobody's gonna feel slighted if you go out and you have a cup of coffee and y'all sit and talk for an hour and a half and y'all kick it and y'all like each other.
Then maybe we can move to
date number 2 can be dinner.
A longer coffee date.
Oh, you want
I
to
didn't
real
say
slow.
dinner. No, I like to pace myself. The next date might be
hungry
lunch.
The next date.
No, what I'm saying, the next date might be lunch. Right. I wouldn't be mad if somebody did that because I understand how it is out here, especially if you're dating several different people. Right. At the beginning, before you and I were dating, I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Taking these checks on these expensive dates? Pace yourself. This might not even work out. You taking people to dinner shows and plays all in the same date, that your pockets were killing you. So I was just trying to be of help and also help you to appreciate that too. I didn't say this at the beginning, but also when you start off like that, what is the next level of giving that's going to happen here? You start off with a crazy level where you're taking people out for steak dinners. Well, what are they expecting on the next date? Start off slow. That way you can go up from there. That's how I feel, and I feel like that about the whole.
I only got one level. I don't have like all these different.
No, you can pace yourself though. You have one level, but and I might have a winning level when I'm also running a marathon or whatever. But I might want to win, but I'm still at the beginning not going to shoot out in front of everybody because I know that in the middle I'm going to flail out, and I'm going to get tired because I started off too strong. Pace yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. At the end, you're still going to win.
Or lose.
I'm going to win. Always.
But, okay. But I do agree. Yeah. Little short dates in the beginning just to get to know each other. If the woman is willing, a man shouldn't have to come out and spend a bunch of money on you to get to know you.
I agree with that. For sure.
Right? Just like a woman shouldn't have to come over your house and clean your bathroom and show wifely duties in the beginning to get to know you.
That right there.
So let me keep my money. You keep your SOS pads. We go out for coffee.
All right. I'm with
you know what I'm saying? And then if we don't like each other, I'm out of $10 on coffee and you out of 30 minutes of your time.
That's it.
If we like each other, you invested 30 minutes, I invested $10.
Let's go on date number 2.
Date. Yeah, like that.
That's it. Yeah. That's balance.
Yeah.
That's balance and that's pacing. That's all I was trying to say.
That makes complete sense. All right, y'all, weigh in on this because we normally don't agree, but I think we might have came up with something that could work. Right?
I mean, definitely, or we can agree to disagree. That's also a thing, and it's okay.
Should women show wife energy while dating, and should guys show husband energy while dating? If yes, why? If no, why not?
Comment below.
Let us know below, y'all.
Comment below. And if you liked our podcast, please like, subscribe, and definitely make a comment below. If you're going to keep riding with us, we are going to be dropping another episode on next Wednesday. See you then.
Peace, y'all.